What's up, everybody? 2018 Bowman Chrome PYT number Twomsley 1. I mean, no, Kyle. We got a second opinion, and I did the same thing. So we're gonna just wait for a course of action that we're gonna apparently do, I believe, here within a couple months. She's as cute as ever, though. $35 total. We've got quite the delay on the chrome here. I don't know if we're going to be able to rip all those today. I got Jake coming on. Anybody wants to sell out the Bowman Chromans in the store, filler style, that'd be tasty. If anybody wants to sell out that fantasy sports football rando divisional in the store, also a delightful option. I'm gonna try and shred these chromes as fast as I can. I do have the quickest hands on both sides of the world. Yeah, I said world though, son. Not when it comes to chrome. Not when it comes to chrome. When it comes to hoop shoot, I will defer, and that takes a lot when it comes to being basketball ball. But I've seen some of those mofos flick balls up to the hoop, and they're like on coke. Yeah, feet, not so fast right now. That's factual. Facts. F-A-X-X. Son. S-U-N. X gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. Oh, she nasty. Act like a dump truck. I made $100,000 sucking deep. All right, Adam, enjoy lunch, my man. Do you realize that that career option is probably available for you, Jack? Might not make 1,000. Dude, don't sell yourself short, man. I think you could make 100,000 a year doing that. Oh, absolutely. In this world, in this day and age, you probably make it in the first 2 months.
I don't want to have to try out for free.
I mean, it's yeah, I don't either. It could be a problematic situation for you. You might find out you like it, and then next thing you know, it's free. Yeah, it's not work, man. And that's the point when it gets weird. Yeah, you know, it just gets real weird. I agree, Shadow. A simple box with some packs in it would have been delightful. Would have been delightful. Boxes and boxes with packs and boxes with cards and packs. Stacks on racks and stacks and stacks. It's extreme. It is a bit extreme. And like a dump truck. Oobler's offering up the Rangers for the Astros. Greg is currently not here, Oobler's. Thus, survey says negative. Uh-oh. Fantasy Sports is a flying. Adam Mitchell, if you're in here, thank you. Monty, thank you. Henry, thank you. Fantasy Sports Football Divisional is down to 2. Dude, that fanny pack comment last night was hysterical. Hysterical, man. I chuckled. What's that thermostat at?
69.
I feel like we need like a 64. I'm gonna do my part and shed some clothes, but it's hot.
Probably all that oxygen you're forcing out.
Huh?
Probably all that oxygen you're forcing out.
Oxygen.
Yeah, that hot air.
Hardy. Guys, do you think Jack could last as a stand-up comedian?
No.
I don't either.
I get booed off stage.
Oh, 100%.
But I keep rhyming.
But the thing is, dude, you would throw some chuckles out there, and then people would just fall in love with your laugh, and they'd be like, oh my god, listen to this man laugh. And then they would start laughing. Next thing you know, it's contagious.
You best believe somebody paid the Pied Piper, though.
Huh?
You best believe somebody paid the Pied Piper.
I'm so confused.
All the pain amplified.
Huh?
All the pain amplified.
I literally have no clue what you're saying or trying to say.
Eminem song.
Let's talk about it. But no, seriously, let's drop like 5 degrees on that thermostat. Jack!
Come on. Office managers, parking instructions.
Uh-oh. Does Molly know about any of this? Hooty-hoo! Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and take this moment to have our morning tasty treat while we pack stack. Fantasy Sports Football Random Division down to 2 last I had seen. Bowman Chrome 22 sold out. Coming up next. I like that I get cheered on by you, Kyle. I feel like you're part owner of the company. That's right, Bates. Get all up in there. Cha-ching, cha-ching. How's your machine, Cardboard Jesus? Kyle, have you ever seen Dirty Brenda?
I got not yet. I think I might have to watch that.
You've never seen Dirty Brenda?
No.
Shut up. Yes, you have.
Oh, yeah.
Go to YouTube right now, type in Dirty Brenda, and click on it. Dirty Brenda. I shall try, Monty. Shadow, drop the link down. I got offline one night, and I went over, and I started pimping CBJ. And then Dirty Brenda happened. I was crying. I was laughing so hard. One of the best moments in my life in terms of laughter. There it is. Cha-ching, cha-ching. How's your machine cardboard, Jesus? Jacksonville, those went out, those go out today. 1 through 12 went out yesterday. 13 through 20 went out today. He's already got it up over there, Shadow. Look up, Brenda. Oh, man. What do you think, BDJ? Must have the headphones on. Two left in fantasy sports football, folks. Rando Division. Yeah. The "How is your machine cardboard, Jesus" is the greatest line ever. Initially, my favorite was the starting "Shut the F up, Brenda," but the "Cha-ching, cha-ching," that has won me over hardcore as the funniest. Shit is hysterical, man. And if you don't know, CBJ's very even keel and reserved. So like that type of outburst is a rare thing, thus adding to the comedic genius of it. Exactly. The guy is literally pure genius when it comes to delivery and execution. But it's hilarious when you get that dude laughing. There was one time it was just me, him, and Gelf in the office. And Gelf's talking to this dude on the phone. And I can't remember. It had literally, the person had nothing to do with sports cards whatsoever. And Gelf would literally ask our waiters, would ask anybody, hey, you heard about case breaking? And CBJ would start laughing hysterically at it. So this dude's on the phone, and he would literally be like, hey, you heard of case breaking? And Jason started laughing. And then laughing uncontrollably, which made me start laughing uncontrollably, which made him laugh even that much more uncontrollably. And it just ended up a total shit show of tears of laughter. Dude is hilarious, man. Mike, do you need a bag or do you need a box or something? Wow, Spanky, I think that's the first time you've ever thanked me. You're welcome, Spanky. Thank you. It's my pleasure, Spanky, to assist you. All right, guys. Good luck to y'all. Nah, dude. Blue Jays are the most undervalued $14 team in the world, Andrew. True story. They've crushed. Royals to 99. Nicky Lopez. I'm not even blowing smoke up your ass. The Blue Jays have been the most overperforming team for price point. Dalton Varsho for the Diamondbacks. Ah, well, thank you, Spanky, for reminding me of that. Thank you. Hashtag excited. Gleyber Torres. So you're going to have to lift that tent, huh?
Yeah.
Good luck. I don't think Gillespie's going to be able to lift the other side of it.
Get one and we'll be alright.
Yeah, and then just push it up. Garcia to 99. Nasty Garcia. Yeah, I mean, because that, yeah, you get your
instructions in there.
I think I left them in there. It's pretty easy, just laying out the piping and then just going and putting it down. But I'm pretty sure they're in there.
All right. Later. Thanks.
All right, yeah, no problem. Floreal, Tiny. Patrick Weigel to 99. Listen here, Dan. Listen here and listen good, Dan. Let's not get it twisted, Dan. I don't know what it is. I just love saying your name like that. Michael Fulmer, Jeter Downs. Garrett Cooper for the Marlins to 150. No, seriously, the Blue Jays have ran well. We've hit a superfractor. We've hit, what am I doing? We've hit several colored autos. We hit a Gavin Biggio. Isn't Gavin Biggio kind of the tits? Jeter Downs. Willie Adames to 150. Connie. Jose Alberto's Cubbies. Dan, to answer your question as well, I'm thinking Saturday or Sunday. Probably Saturday night, Dan. Byron Buxton, Monty Harrison, Chase Pinder. Floreal and Lambert to 50 for the Rockies. How supported are the Blue Jays in Canada, Jay? Are people like, whatever, we like hockey, or are they pretty supported? Matt Hall, refractor. Tigers, well supported. Nice. Kevin Sheets. The Ronald. Garcia to 250. Very nice. Kyle, you coming up this way for Thanksgiving? Chris DeVito, Royals. Hashtag backloaded. Keyston. Interesting development. Cody Bellinger, Dodgers, gold to 50. Guys, I think there's only 5 teams left in Bowman Chrome 23. And there's only a couple spots left in the fantasy low fantasy football random division number 1. Anybody wants to lock up any of those spots? I imagine we will pretty much be breaking nonstop until I am required to hop off the line today. Judge. Alvarez to 150. Astros. Let's see what we can get done on the line today. Standing. How long are you up here for? Bell and De Los Santos. Brandon Marsh blue for the Angels to 150. I don't think Butler and Kawhi are enough to get anything done in terms of like winning a championship. Speaking of basketball, can we all come to the agreement that Tristan Thompson is a complete dumb shit? Dalton Varsho. Like, can we literally come to that conclusion? Freddie Freeman, Jake Bowers. Number to 50, Franklin Perez, Tigers. How does that man have the nerve to say, the East runs through us? No one's taken us down the last 4 years. You don't have LeBron James anymore, dude. Could there be a dumber comment ever said in the world of sports? Outstanding, Kyle. If you get some free time, man, definitely get together, dude. Matt Manning to 99. Spanky. I don't care what Ric Flair has ever said in his life. Tristan Thompson said that the East runs through us on a LeBron-less team. There's a reason you've won the last 4 years. I believe you are, Andrew, yes. Travis Lakins. For fake news, what are you talking about? Matt Diaz. Tristan Thompson said that, Jay. Dude, you go ahead and watch Cat. First of all, part number 1, get rid of Jimmy Buckets. Part number 2, fibs. Part number 3, watch Cat do Cat things. What's up, Mark? Slade. Dustin Fowler for the A's. Lay it on me, Jay. How's the East going to play out this year? I'm very curious. I'll take what you say. Joe Dunn, refractor. Digest it and rebuttal it. Because I'm sure it's going to be outlandish. Ronald. Weagle. Jordan Hicks. TJ Lee. 1 Toronto, 2 Celtics, 3 Pacers, 4 Sixers. Jay, I rebuttal with this. Do you really think that Kawhi Leonard is going to go gangbusters this year for a team that he has Carlos Rincon, that he has literally no history with when he sat out on the team that he has all the history with last year? Do you think that he's going to go gangbusters this year? Number one. Number two, Kawhi Leonard alone is not going to win the East. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. Josh Bell. Number two, as much as I hate to say it, I have the Celtics at number one. Toronto doesn't have a bad rooster, but they're still super young, Jay. They're still super young, man. Willie Abreu for the Rockies. Number two, I'm going to put the Sixers there. That might be a little bit homer. Their talent level's way better, dude. I would say, I feel like that's a fair statement, Andrew. You don't think that 76ers talent level is way better than the Raptors? I guess it does boil down to you're Canadian and I'm American, so that's fair. You're back in your country. I get it. No problem. Where were the Sixers last year? 1 game away from going to the conference finals against LeBron James, who sweeps the Raptors every single year. Albertos. The Pacers are a wild card, I'll give you that. The Pacers can be sneaky good. I concur with you on that. Guilherme. Tavares, Rangers. I mean, let's be real, dude. The road through the East goes through Boston. That's just all there is to it. Nick Allen for the A's. It really does. The road to the East goes through Boston. Tawny. Duplantier 250. Dude, if I could remember about a bet that far from now, I would wager you on that. Javi Barria. You do realize how the old Giannis is, right? Upton. Torres to 99. Lamonte Wade. I mean, we all have universal excuses. Yours is the world is against me. That one is, he's young. He is young. Just that's why I said the Raptors are young, dude. There's no way that the Raptors are going to win the East this year. The difference is I'm never wrong. That is true. You remind me very much of my grandmother. She was never wrong. Diaz. However, I proved her wrong 3 times in my life. She was big enough to admit it, though. That's where you guys differ a little. Edman. All right, Jacksonville. Let's tone back the soliciting just a skosh within the first half hour of saying that we can. Hoskins to 499. I already have baseballs and footballs. Have you seen my baseball? Soto. Jay, by all means, if you could come in here, I can admit when I am wrong or was wrong 100%. If the Raptors win the East, I will wear a Toronto Raptors shirt. Dude, I tell you what, I do not wear another man's jersey ever in my life. I will buy a jersey of the starting 5 for the Toronto Raptors in the game that they win to go to the NBA Finals and wear them for an entire month straight in a 5-person rotation. I mean, if you're going to buy it with your name on the back, otherwise I'm not putting that shit on my back. But if you buy it, then I'll do it, because then I'll burn it after that month. Matt Olson. Kawhi is not going to give a shit about Toronto. Rios. I don't even think it's a matter of healthy. It's a matter of Kawhi just not giving a shit. You're right, I did phone, but that's Biaka Batuka, and that's when I was a kid, thus making it plausible. Brayu. Riley Adams for the Blue Jays. Hashtag backloaded. I just have a hard time believing that Kawhi is literally going to care about Toronto after just shitting on the franchise that he's been with. Great roll. Andjaw, Fractor. I don't know that he necessarily has anything to prove. He already knows he's going to get paid by LA. Hernandez. You know what, Michael? I really don't know. I don't see how Miami can really offer anything too exciting that the Timberwolves are going to go for if they're not going to move Jay Rich or Bam. Nate Pearson. Yes, they do investment. And he know he getting paid. He goes gangbusters this year, gets career-ending injury. He ain't paid. Evan Steele. Consistent doesn't necessarily get you to the finals. Playoffs, 100%. Finals, consistent doesn't just get you there. You got to be special. Recap coming up. You want Butler, dude? Here's my take on Jimmy Buckets. Hey Kyle, no problem, man. Here's my take on Jimmy Buckets. That dude is, in my opinion, can be 100% labeled a cancer. He imploded in Chicago. He imploded in Minnesota. Steele, Pearson, Hernandez, Andújar, Torres, Adams, Rios, Olsen, Soto, Hoskins, Edman, Diaz, Torres, Ohtani, Wade, Torres, Barria, Ohtani, Duplantier, Nick Allen, Tavares, Albertos, Bueller, Kendall, Abreu, Bell, Rincon, Ronalds, Hicks, Dunnan, Fowler, Thies, Linkins, Robinson, Manning, Perez, Marshblue, Alvarez, Lolo, Bellinger, DeVito, Ronald, Garcia, Hall, Lambert, Buxton, Pinder, Ohtani, Albertos, Adams, Adames, Fulmer, Cooper, Otani, Weagle, Garcia, green. Very nice. Torres, Versho, and Lopez. And that, my friends, was the break. Thank you all. Appreciate it, guys.